So, hey guys, welcome to the Instance Strategy session. We have some people already joined that are asking good questions, so I'm going to go through them one by one. So first question, how do you write the first cold email plus follow-ups for a service business? So with a service business, I think you mean like an agency type thing, and we start as an agency, so we have a lot of experience with this. And what I would do first, I would go to Insta Accelerator, and I would go to the copywriting section. We have everything we've learned in here. So you have the copywriting masterclass that has exactly the anatomy of a good cold email, how to structure it, how to get data, and then all the strategies that we're using. But how I would start first is I would go through, if you have already case studies, I would go through current case studies and see what worked for them. And then I would craft emails around that. So if we go here and I have a good cold email, personalization, offer, CTA. For example, hey Tom, the Twitter posts are amazing because it's personalized to show them I actually went through the Twitter. Have you thought about turning them into videos because you created a tool that turns your tweets into TikTok videos automatically? This offer and CTA might never send more info. So this is how simple it can be. And I would just start by using the offer that you already have case studies for. So if you have an SEO agency, like, hey, I can help you get to this spot on Google. I can help you get backlinks. I can help you write SEO optimized content. And then using one sort of personalizations. But all the strategies are in here. And what I would do is I wouldn't get stuck in one idea or one strategy. You want to go through multiple ones. Let's scroll down a little bit further. So here, so strategy 2, one sentence email. So I'll try this one. I would create one campaign. Let's go into campaigns, add new, continue. And when I write sequences, let's do the first one is like regular email, then add variant. This I'm gonna do one sentence email. I'm gonna save this. Then I would go back to Accelerator, check another strategy. I will do strategy 3. I think like 3 is enough. First one, even like 1, 2, just trying different angles, but that's the key. You should be doing this like daily or minimally weekly, that you're trying out different angles to find what works. The only way to find out is by testing. Like I can give you suggestions, but even I don't know what's going to work for your niche unless I work with that specific niche. So that's where we start with, and then trying all of these different angles. All right, let's take the next question. Yeah, email copy sequences would be interesting. So yeah, pretty much what I covered. And then let's see if there's like something more with the sequences. So with the follow-up strategies, what we're trying recently now is, right now, a lot of people know they need to personalize the first email, right? But what we're seeing a lot of success with is personalizing the entire sequence. So you can do the first email with the person's first line. Second email, you can use OpenAI to get information from the website, personalize that even more, personalized. So try to go a step further and put more effort in than other people are doing, and try to personalize it even more. So that's another good strategy they're trying right now. Then Eric asks, should you guarantee result right in the first email? So I would definitely test it out. It's the guarantees work really well, and it comes down to like your offer. I did a video recently. It's not up on YouTube yet. It's going to be soon. But how I craft like the best offers and how to create an offer that is pretty much like a no-brainer. So if you think about it, let's take a lead generation agency. The best type of offer, maybe I even have the list demo method. Yeah, I have it here. So the demo method for $1 million offers. So let's say I'm a lead generation agency. Let me zoom in. And I tell you, my offer is this. I can send you as many clients as you can handle for no charge. This is like amazing thing. Like every company would take this. Like somebody reached out to me like, Raul, hey, I can send as many clients as you want for no charge. That's like the best offer possible. So try to figure out what's the best like no-brainer offer that you can offer, and then start working down from it, making it more reasonable. For example, here, the first one was with no charge, but this one, I can send as many clients as you can handle for 20% commission. So we're now adding a little bit more reasonable angles to this so we can actually make a business out of it. Then a step further, I can send you 5 clients weekly, so not as many as you can handle, but a specific number for 20% commission. And then I can send you 5 sales meetings, so not even clients, it's sales meetings with your clients weekly for 20% commission. And then you can go down from that 5 sales meetings with your ideal clients weekly for 250 per meeting. And then let's say you want to add a guarantee. If I don't get you 5 meetings, you don't pay anything for that week. So you can use these guarantees to really pump up your offer and show you have some skin in the game. But having guarantees like one of the best ways in the beginning, so you can really leverage the trust and show you have some skin in the game. If you're confident to show the guarantee, it's going to work so much better than a generic one. For example, let's take like this one. I can send you 5 sales meetings with ideal clients weekly for 250 per meeting. It's like a pretty good, but a much better one would be if I add the guarantee. So definitely add that if you can do that. Okay, so Aiden has a question about follow-up. Have had responses, but no response. I'd like to check my process around this. I can post a script I can use for a loom video and get your take on it. Yeah, sure. You can share your script. We can go through it. And I think you mean about if you get a response in your inbox, right? So we get a response, how to turn those leads into meetings. So this is like a game of its own, and it's a really important one. And that's like one of the main reasons why we create this deal flow CRM view, and why I would recommend like using this. It gives like a super clear overview. Like, yes, I can see everything here, but in the CRM it's like much clearer. I can go in here, I can respond to them, I can add notes, I can know exactly the thread, what's going on. And most importantly, what I would always do is like add the prospect value here. Add how much this prospect is worth for you for like their lifetime value. And you're gonna put so much more effort in than just seeing like random responses here. Like, yes, please send. But if I see like, okay, this Polly, she's worth $2,000, I'm gonna put so much more effort in already. So psychologically, I recommend using the CRM stuff to keep on track of these leads. And then I would go to accelerator, sales masterclass. And in here we have turning interested leads into meetings. So some key aspects. Let me zoom in. So first, quick turnaround. I'm going to cover like the manual stuff first, and then we can cover the automations. But the sooner you reply, the more likely you are to book a call. So have your instantly open. You can add even integrations so you can get notification in Slack. But the faster you respond, the faster you're going to get responses. Because if they responded in an instant way, they're already in the mindset, okay, I want to learn more. If you respond in a day or two or next week, they're already forgot about this. So be fast. And then, yeah, like booking a daily slot or just like having consistent instant open that you see when something comes in and you respond straight away, or you get a VA or a person that does this for you. Make response specific and tailored to what the prospect told you. So if they say, let's say you ask for a meeting and they say next Monday 10 a.m. works nicely, book them into your calendar yourself instead of sending over a calendar link and they have to like click it and choose a time again. Maybe your calendar isn't open that time. So if they say a specific thing or they say like, yeah, call me instead of booking a calendar meeting, you should call them if you want to increase your rates. And the specific and tailored part is also if they've already responded in an interested way. For example, let's go to the Unibox. And I have Polly here. So she responded, yes, please send. I can send her a loom. So what I can do is I can actually go to like easy way would be respond like, hey, here's the loom. Like that's it, right? But if I want to be more precise, what I can do is I'll go to her website. It's just like maybe tech.com. Let's see if I can like copy this. It's gonna maybe tech.com. I would go to her website. Okay, social media management, get the guesswork out of social media. So I would like go through it, see what they're doing, and then I would go here and I would craft a response like, hey, thanks for your interest. Just checked your website and yeah, let's say like the offer that I have is like instantly, and I have 3 ideas on how you can do outreach for your social media management tool. And then I would create a custom loom for them, again, like showing this, sharing screen, recording this, and making them feel that I actually put the time into understanding the business. That's what they want to know. They want to understand if you actually know and if you can actually help them. So I can do a generic instantly pitch for them. Okay, instantly you can send campaigns here. But if I know they're a social media management tool, so they probably want to target, let's say, e-commerce stores. So what I can do, I can craft my loom specifically for them, show instant lead finder. Let's open this instantly. I go to lead finder and show them, hey, Polly. So here's what we can do. So let's say we can use technologies, we can use Shopify. I can find those Shopify leads exactly that you want to target. So I'll find all the Shopify leads, and then we can create campaigns to them. Let's take only the CEOs or target decision makers. And now I can create a campaign, all these Shopify e-commerce stores CEOs, and we can show them a client that you had. Let's see if they have a client training. I can't see like a client right now, but that would be a good one if they actually have like Nike as a client, and reach out to exactly with the same case study that you already have. We can reach out to these people and send them emails. And then I send this loom in this video. So you understand how putting more effort, like this is going to resonate with Polly so much. First, it's going to make the chances higher that it's going to actually click the link because I put some personalization in. And then because the loom is personalized, much higher chance she's actually going to check out instantly and join. So that's what you want to do. If you really want to, and I think in the beginning, like everybody should be doing this. Like there's no excuse in not doing this. You want to like learn how to convert them. So you do it manually, understand what works, and then you can start with the automation. Okay, let's go through these like other ones quickly. Yeah, so you can make your life easier by copying the answers. You can use macros and then follow up. So exactly. So this is like what we want to improve. Again, let's go to the Unibox. So you can see like Polly right now, we don't have any reminders, but what you can do is if you respond and if no reply in, let's say 1 day, then remind me to follow up and it will come on top of the inbox. You'll get a reminder and you just like follow up until they say like, hey, stop, like I'm not interested anymore. So these are the main ones that I would do. And then for automation parts, I would just set up some simple sequences. But in the beginning, right now, if you're like struggling with getting those leads and like turning them into clients and meetings, just start manually. Put some effort in, learn the process, and you'll get better and better at this, and you'll book more meetings. So hopefully this helped. Let's take the next one. Eric asked, how do you personalize if you want to send 300 emails daily? So same thing. You can start by personalizing manually. This helps. We actually did this in our lead generation agency. You take a lead list and you actually go through websites and write personalized lines. And if you after you've gone through like 5 or 10, you're gonna see some things that are repeating all the time. So you can use these things. You can also use if you go to Accelerator, Copywriting, Masterclass, research and collecting data. So the resonating variables. So let's say the simplest way is to say, like, we help e-com stores grow. So we have a generic niche, e-com and value prop grow. But you can do a lot of personalizations by using the same email list. And it's like using the segmented variables for this. We can say we help female founders in LA grow their sustainable makeup brands while putting the planet and people first. So female, that's like if you only target females. Founders, like their position in LA, if you target a specific niche. So this all of this is personalization already. So you want to send 300 emails, you take the location, you take their niche, you take, so let's say we want to target sustainable ecom stores instead of just ecom, and we target them. This already will feel personalized. And then of course there are like personalized first line tools, but I will start with this. Go to the copywriting masterclass and try these resonating variables. and try to figure out how many of these you can come up with. So the segmentation, like you can use location, you can use e-com or like a niche, you can use time. I use this one like, hey, want to reach out before you go on summer holiday. This is like right now. Or if some big holidays coming up, or weather, so it's raining in like location, you can legit just Google weather in Sydney, as well. So it's 35 degrees in Sydney. Training topics, job positions, channel specific if you're targeting people from Twitter, or you can use like variables, angles. But yeah, just go to the masterclass. We have a bunch of different ideas in here. How many emails need to be sent for you to confidently evaluate the performance of a variant? So what I would recommend, again, accelerated start and the frequently asked questions. So here, you want to get around 1 positive response per 200 emails sent, change copy or targeting no response, and we want to get 1 close from 2.5K emails sent. In the beginning, like don't worry too much about open rates and reply rates. You should be getting on positive responses and closes. Like even if I get positive response, I get 10 positive responses, but no close. Like if I'm not getting closes, it's not a good campaign. Like we want to make money. So then probably if you get positive responses, no close, you want to work on the sales side. But if you're not getting positive responses, then work on a copy and targeting. If no close, then you have to change the niche or the copy completely. But around 200 emails sent. Okay, next one. If I don't have access to recipient first name, what would you recommend to do? So you can use enrichment tools. We're going to add this soon to Instantly, but you can also use like, you don't have to use name always. You can just like use like, hey, and just go straight into it. You don't have to use the name, but you can just Google like enrichment tools and you can find it there. Okay, Eric asks, hey, how many domains should you have? So again, we recommend 3 email accounts per domain and like have as many as you can afford. I recently did this one, 10K, like how to reach 10K a month with cold email. So if you have 15 accounts, you send 450 emails daily, which is 30 per account. You send around 10K a month, 45% of them open. It's total over 4,000 opens. 1% responds positively. You get 44 positive responses. 40 out of those, you get 37% to book a meeting. You get around 60 meetings. You close every fourth, 25%. You get 4 closes at a 2,500 ticket. You get 10K revenue. And the setup cost with Instantly is around like 474 ROI 20x. So based on this, I would get like, if you want to get to this kind of level, around like 5 domains and 3 emails each, you can do less, but I would invest in back into every month into getting more domains. Every time you get a close, get 1, 2 more domains, get 5 more accounts, so you can send more and more, so you can scale up sending more and more. So that's like how you want to think about it. Just if you're making money, always invest back more. Think about if you're doing like Facebook ads, our campaign is profitable, we just increase the budget. Same with cold email, we just increase the budget by getting more domains and more email accounts. Okay, Aiden said reply. Let's actually share this in this one, docs new, so you can go through this live and zoom in. Okay, hey, that's getting back to me. Here's the link to Loom I made for you showing what we did and where the case study is. Here's a link to the page I referred in the video. As I mentioned, very happy to get on a quick call to fill in some gaps. If you want to do that, here's my booking link. Go, happy to share what I know. So first thing, I think it's like pretty good, but I would make it much simpler. There's like so many things. There's like Loom link, there's the link for this one, and then you have the calendar link. So you're asking them to do a lot of things. I would simplify it, try different variants, but I would start with what I showed you in the previous example, just like customizing it more. Okay, thanks for getting back to me. I checked your website. Here's what I saw. Here's the Loom video. And you don't even have to do the customer's Loom, but even just like quickly go to the website, check something on the website that you can message or include in this like follow-up message. It's going to increase the chance they're actually going to check it. Then maybe I would like take out this one for now. You can add it in the Loom. And then For this one, as mentioned, happy to get a quick call to fill in the gaps. I'll focus on this. So depends on what your offer is. Let's say I can give an easy sample with instantly. I show them the loom and then I use the call to action or the value prop here too. Like not to fill in the gaps. Like nobody cares about filling in gaps. Everybody wants to get results. They want to get meetings. They want to get money. So with instant, like happy to jump on a quick call to show you how we can set up a cold email engine that reaches out to 10,000 of your ideal prospects every month. And then I would book it in. And then also what you can do simpler is instead of asking them to book a call, ask them, would you be free for a call tomorrow or Thursday at the same time? Tomorrow, Thursday, 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. I try to give specific examples. Maybe that works. And instead of sending handling, so make their life as easy as possible. So here's like a couple of things that I would try. I would start with the personalized approach. That's going to help you a lot. Simplifying it, removing some of the stuff that you don't need, and then already proposing some times to ask them if it works. And then also like working on the loom, making it better and asking feedback. And you can also do maybe not ask for a call straight away. You can do a longer, like more effort sequence where you ask them feedback on the loom, get their feedback, see if was interested. And this is like follow up. If you don't respond to this one, then follow up. Hey, did you have a chance to check it? Happy to jump on a call to show you how I can help you do X. And then just follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up. Okay, and we have the loom screens. Yeah, so Aiden says he's been making custom looms, but out of 10, only 2 of them watched. So yeah, like that should be the first thing. Like, don't even worry about the loom script right now. If people are not even like watching them, you need to work on the copy to get them to watch it. And I think what I showed before, like the personalization helps. So like, hey, and thanks for getting back for me. I checked your website. I created a loom that shows exactly how I can do X for their niche. Like try that angle. Use that angle in their like emails that they get so they will actually check out the loom. So that should be your only focus. I wouldn't worry about the loom. I wouldn't worry about like these parts. If they're not even watching the loom, that should be their first thing. And for the loom script, I think just making it even like simpler, making it more concise, and really just maybe like try different angles for the loom video. Maybe not being like too generic, just like showing a specific example, like, hey, this is how I help this person. And I think it's like you guys have a lot of similarities. I can do the exact same thing for you. I'll send you a couple of options where we can like meet. Just try different angles for the copy and not being like too generic and showing like everything, but specific case studies. Okay, so I think we have like time for 1, 2 more questions. Colette asked recommendation for the copy for this cold email. Let's open it. Okay, I just saw your app on the Play Store. You've done a great job. This is the kind of app that inspires me. I'd like to work with you if you're looking for new way to marketing traffic. We offer our app partners each month for every X they've used and pay every 2 weeks. This doesn't affect your user experience, change app function. Can I forward the document outlets about the offering to? So this is pretty good. We'll copy this. So let's work it. Just saw your app on the Play Store. Like you've done a great job. This seems like I don't know, like a vanilla uh, compliment. So you can make it like better, just like just your app on the Play Store. Love the, let's say, design, whatever. Love the colors. Love the icon. Something like more specific. Like you've done a great job. It's like so vague. Love the design. Love the name. Whatever. Like this is more specific. Also, this one, like this kind of app that inspires me. Like nobody cares about this. What inspires you? I'd like to work with you if you're looking for new ways of mentoring. So this one again, like I just like start with like you, it's about like them, like it's like I, we, I, just like for example, even this one, your app on the Play Store caught my eye. Love the name. I, you, again, like let's say how we can think like I can show you a way how to monetize traffic, but what we can do is like you could be monetizing your app traffic. You could be monetizing your app traffic with X, like your offer. And this one, I would maybe like, you can try this one, but then maybe like make it simpler. Our functions. And this one, mind if I share more info. So this one, like again, let's do, hey, name if you have it. Hey, Tim, your app, the best one would be if you actually have a name. So like you can have, if you can scrape the company name or app name. Let's say Angry Birds on the Play Store, caught my eye, love the name. Maybe like you could be monetizing your app traffic with X, maybe even like usually we see X% revenue growth with similar apps. This doesn't affect your user experience or change the app functions. Let me share more info. So I would try this one. So take a screenshot, record it, just make it simpler, more unique, like and just really go in on the revenue part and don't talk about yourself, like talk about them. And that's all they care about. And then yeah, try different angles around this. And yeah, hopefully this helped. We're now done with the 30-minute strategy session. Really good one. Hope it helped. Go to the Instant Accelerator, like all the materials in here. Check our YouTube video for everything, and see you next week. If you want to join the strategy webinars, go to Accelerator, live coaching, and we have the strategy sessions here. You can sign up to 3 ones, Tuesdays with me, Wednesdays, I think, with Rayo, and like Thursdays with Nils, and we can go through anything you want. Thank you so much, guys, and see you on the next one.